it's been a heck of a day, but we're finally, things are starting to look a little bit up. I am just real quick trying to think it's about, yeah, we'll worry about this later. Welcome back to Breath of the Wild, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you know what? I should probably swap over here. Why are you going off right now? Is someone... Of course, the moment I start streaming, someone on Twitter needs to fucking message me right now. Too bad. We are dungeon crawling today. And with any luck, we can knock out quite a bit of the story today. And by that, I mean pretty much all of it. Let me check my shock arrows. I got more than enough. We finally reached Zora's home. You must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorephan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I have gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Lunk! Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link, that champion! So that's where I have heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. So many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. We'll have to have the nostalgia critic come in here. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been sleeping. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha. Yes, you do you not? Mipha who? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. It is quite a feat, my boy. Whoa, that is a good one. Link, I doubt that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Varuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorephan, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzo, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzo, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of an ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Vavruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly spouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to the point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the land or the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives are in very grave danger. The Divine Beast is crying out once again. Hey, there you are, Zora. The Divine Beast Vavruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Ooh. Excuse me. Ugh. Second, who is quite shock resistant for Zora, hit one with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Thank you. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. With Soul Surge. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the Divine Beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Like, yeah, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the Divine Beasts, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous, natural, I shall help too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Hi, man, let's do this, dude. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Zora armor. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorf, then. Surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have granted or gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mifa made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mifa had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzo is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mifa. I'm pretty sure it was more than just in charge of educating her. It's coming off like he had a fucking crush on her. We all do. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzo with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Varuta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzo. I shall return shortly. He was trying to... yeah. Ow. Okay, I don't know why my phone went off right there. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzo is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. God damn it. Give me a sec. Bot taken care of. And you know what, Zora? Where is it? How do I do this? I am updating you to a mod. That way you can take care of these bots in the future for me. Because at this point, you're the only guy who keeps showing up who I can trust. We need to swap to the Zora armor. You're welcome, man. That's it. I trust you enough at this point. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzo. There's something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mifa, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! I'm sure you'll do your best, man. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mifa possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mifa's statue. It is the truth, Muzo, though you never knew it. He was ever in Mifa's heart. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. That was so close to being a good timing.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting...
So, okay, I know you do not care for these Zoras, but
every time...
at least tell me you care for this one.
What are you doing right now? Being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
She's cute, not going to lie. Also, I just really like her personality.
If this calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against.
Like, I don't know why everyone keeps trying to ship Sidon with Link. Obviously, Mipha's right there. She's a ghost now, but she's right there. Yeah, that is true.
Or how bad the wound. I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know.
Because she is dead, that's why. No, it's just a bunch of gay people thinking gay, 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 gay thoughts. What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Like you care. Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There's no way you remembered her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows, yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and it fits you perfectly. Hello there, delicious humus. Or hummus. I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce that. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to, and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him, and him alone. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. But it's been a hot minute since you've been here on the stream. What about a wooden shield, Zora? The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. I already read that. You have already disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzo. Humies. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. They can be used to get arrows easy. Ah. Well, it doesn't matter. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwanted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Plymouth Mountain, and there you will also find the Shatterback Point. Okay, man. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need, at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Well, actually, Well, what have we here? It seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go to Plymouth Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. When you are ready, come join me there. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. Alright. Zora, I don't think I need to go up there. I mean, I'm going up there, but I don't need to. But we're not going up there for, shock arrows. We can get some, but that's not our quest. Hello? Link, I am sorry to ask this of you when you are busy dealing with the divine beasts, but I am afraid this is a task that only you can accomplish. There's a red maned monster called a Lionel that lives on Plymouth Mountain. I really need a picture of a Lionel. It can be a picture of any red maned Lionel, not just the one on the mountain. So what do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lionel? Understood. I'm glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off of Shatterback Point on Plymouth Mountain. It's an incredibly dangerous jump, and this guy pressures people into jumping off by questioning their courage. He's a real bottom feeder. If this keeps up, someone is surely going to wind up horribly injured. I need a picture of a Lionel to show everyone how scary they are. That way, maybe people will stop going up there. Does that answer your question, Link? I'll leave the details to you. Just bring me a picture of a Lionel so I can describe them in terrible detail. Thank you. That's why we're going up there. Because we don't need a Lionel bow when we have 2 of them. I mean, we're also going to kill the Lionel, but... I think there's supposed to be a sword over here. It could be a 5x5 bow. You know what? You're right. It could be. I mean, again, we were going to kill it anyways, but... But that's, like I said, that's not the actual reason we're going up there. We're just getting mainly here for the picture. Where does this water go if it just stops here? You know, I didn't think shock arrows would pop up down here. Alright, let's get our defense all the way back up. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's a boar. There it is. Shock helmet. Oh yeah, we don't have any of the rubber suit yet. Yeah, we're still missing quite a few armors, but... Actually... What blades do you have? We have a Royal Claymore, a Knight's Broadsword, Knight's Claymore, Iron Sledgehammer, Ancient or Guardian Sword, a Traveler's Sword, which is useless at this point, and a Silver Longsword. And now we have a Lionel Sword. What was the bow it gave us? Just a average Lionel bow. Damn it, Link. Well, either way, we don't need to get too many shock arrows. So if you jump on their back, the weapon doesn't take any damage? I have no idea. Honestly, I missed the prompt to even attempt to jump on its back. Basically, because I already killed it. Okay, we need to get over here. It good for the Dark Knight swords. Oh, Tori's done another image already. I tell you, she works fast. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Second piece of the Zora armor. Wrong button. I like how Zora weapons look in this game. Yeah, at least the one that we got right now looks pretty cool. The Zora spear, I don't really care for, but that's because it just has a weird design, in my opinion. Well, we got that early. I think there's a second one right here, actually. Good, these two are a bitch to fucking place on the map. Alright. Here you go. My apologies. That sound was not very dignified, was it? Pardon me. I'm all better now. That Lionel. How terrifying. One look at this, and I doubt anyone would get any reckless ideas about visiting Plymouth Mountain. Thank you. I'll tell the children of the domain about this. Maybe that will scare them away from the mountain. Oh, right. Now for your reward. Final armor piece. These Zora greaves were once made by a skilled craftsman and by order of an ancient Zora king. Now they're fairly common. As you may note, East Reservoir Lake was created in a collaboration between the Hylians and the Zora. After East Reservoir Lake was finished, we made Zora greaves as a token of friendship for Hylians who came to visit. But over time, the number of Hylians visiting the domain dwindled, and my father had to close his armor shop. These Zora greaves were the last pair left in the stockroom when he closed up shop. Wearing these, even a Hylian could swim as well as a Zora. That said, these would be wasted on me. They are only useful for a Hylian like you. Please take good care of them. Alright. So that's all the armors from every region for surviving in those environments. Granted, this armor is not going to be on for very long. Half tempted to dye this in Mipha's colors. Be like a symbol of her. But you know, we're basically at the dungeon, so maybe later. Let me swap to Cryonis. I will! After the dungeon. Because we're going to try and do a lot of story today. I think there's supposed to be a sword up here. No, just a chest. Okay, a Knight Shield, which we don't have enough inventory space to use. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? Yeah. Wonderful. You can never cease to amaze, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Here we go. Ride me into battle. But be gentle. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. Do you see those glowing pink orbs? You'll need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you now have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right up to the side of the divine beast, and from there you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry up and get on my back. Good answer. Let's get going. Okay, here we go. Ha! I am unstoppable in the water. Ruta is responding to our presence. I'll move away and wait for an opening before we approach. I'll keep going at full speed. It's up to you to ward off Ruta's attacks. Are you ready? Divine Beast Bomb Ruta will undoubtedly use its ancient and mysterious past against the turning giant icebox that will be blah, 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 blah. I shall leave these to you.
Watch that ice. Get those shock arrows.
There we go. This is why they gay ship. Yeah, pretty much.
Here you go.
Alonzi!
That's it. You did it, Link.
Wow, that was astounding, and I couldn't read the rest. Error. Cannot flood Hyrule. Look, Link, look. The water spouting from Ruta has slowed down. Ruta is floating higher now. You wanted to venture inside it, right? I'll bring you in closer. We're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there. Nice.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast. Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Honestly, why couldn't Sidon come in here? Like, everyone else wanted to help us in these dungeons. Oh, actually, no, I take it back. Riju also just stood by and let Link go in by himself. So, fun fact, when this game first came out, I thought this was Zelda talking to us in this dungeon. Travel gate registered to map. Because I only heard one cutscene with Mifa, so I wasn't familiar.
Here, I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost.
I did Camel Boss first.
Contains the information that you will need.
I think you told me that. And let me guess, it was the worst mistake of your life. Okay. I know I need this for a quest later. You lie. Sheikah Slate authenticated the still-in map of Divine Beast. Divine Beast controls have been enabled.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Of course, Mifa. Come on. No. Oh, I can take this off. That's right.
There are 4 terminals
Alright.
remaining.
Terminal 1.
Don't give up.
I think there's something back here. Nope. Alright, Terminal 2.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Oh, my eye! Okay, let's see. The upgrade for the bird one was hard. Huh. Alright, Terminal 3.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
Really? I can't hold any more weapons. Yep. Not anymore. Shortcut! That we really don't need. And I think that's a rupee chest? I'm not entirely sure.
Just 1 terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
Oh, someone has to. Not my eye again. Ah, come on. All right. I think we have to move this back just a little. There we go.
Deactivated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Of course not, Mifa. What do we got in here? Ooh, I don't have room for that. Yep, I was right. Money. All right, boss time. It's not that hard. Water Blight Ganon.
That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
Got it. That's phase 1.
Careful, not much room to avoid.
Bomb arrows. Oh.
Attack!
And dead. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. That is a stupid reference. Ugh. All right, let's get our heart container. How did she lose to him? Didn't have bomb arrows?
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power will be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore,
If your healing power is wasted on you,
please accept.
why is it wasted on you? Just heal yourself back from being dead. I mean, this is basically the ultimate healing power. Why can't she just return herself from the dead?
Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess.
But Mifa, you're my princess. She said, no, go. Her healing is OP, but damn. You know, one thing I would have loved in Tears of the Kingdom? For it to scan all the champion abilities that I have unlocked in this game and transfer those over to that game as well. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, I've done all this. Why did you take my champion abilities away for that game? I mean, I get with Link losing all his hearts and stamina and having to start over from zero, but... Oh, excuse me. It would have been fun to have gotten all of our abilities at that start. Maybe also all the materials that we have gotten from this game could have been transferred to the next one. Instead, there's only two things that transfer. Your horses, and if you do the DLC, the picture that you get at the end of it still is in Zelda's house. Because, yes, she steals our house.
Useful to Link and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we see a fire, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want to
So we don't get a giant poop. No, that still happens in both games.
See you again. Even just once more.
Granted, we are not even close to getting that. Mifa's Grace.
Link. Link. Thanks to you, all of the divine beasts have returned to us, and the spirits of the champions are free. We will all be awaiting your clash with Ganon at Hyrule Castle.
Now, our original giant turd is... We're collecting that here, but... I guess, like everyone else, Link probably would have done, Link threw it away after the game was over. And he has to get another one from Hetsu. Because obviously, why would you want a giant golden turd? When you can get an even bigger golden turd! Link, you did well to survive your trial. I have been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Vah Ruta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my harsh treatment of you. That whole time, you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mifa's well-being just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me, if not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. My liege, no! It was cherished by Mifa, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. Speaking of the sword that seals the darkness, I hear that our legendary blade now sleeps in the Lost Woods. Mind that I cannot say with certainty that it is the same blade you wielded 100 years ago. Still, I advise you to go there and see it for yourself. The Lost Woods are to the west, north of Hyrule Castle. Link, all the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. You did not do much, but... As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the Divine Beast alongside Link. You have grown very much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir when your time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the Divine Beast is our ally once again. How glorious, truly splendid. Wah ha ha ha. Link, this is wonderful. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. Zo, rah, rah, rah. With all my heart, thank you. There is a glitch to get it early. I don't want to know. We're doing it the traditional way. Not today. But... I was gonna throw a weapon at him. Okay. So we have 2 DLCs now. We're not taking on either of them tonight, but... Let's see. Our next memory is... right here. But we just stopped the rain. Huh?
Link, I have witnessed your journey. You have overcome every challenge laid before you. Ruta, Rudania, Meadow, Naboris. All of the divine beasts are now free. With the strength you have attained, I am certain you can unlock the powerful force hidden within.
Oh, I hope so.
Go to the Shrine of Resurrection and return the Sheikah Slate to its terminal.
No. Not tonight. I have never gotten full 100% in this game. Sora! Why? I get it. It's Breath of the Wild. It's a big-ass game. It is a lot to ask to 100% this damn game. The only thing we won't be doing is getting the map 100% filled. In terms of getting all the locations. I do not care about that. Also, we're not upgrading every armor piece. We're gonna get every armor piece, but we're not upgrading. You are asking way too much for that one. Alright, there's our next memory. Only the feared DD armor and Wolf Link is needed. You mean the fierce deity armor?
Not that you won't help anytime soon. Your path seems to mirror your father's. You've dedicated yourself to becoming a knight as well. Your commitment to the training necessary to fulfill your goals really
Oh, we have that, and I do have Wolf Link,
now why you would be the
but
chosen one.
I really don't get much use out of him.
What if one day you realized that you just weren't meant to be a fighter? Yet the only thing people ever said was that you were born into a family of the royal guard, and so no matter what you thought, you had to become a knight. If that was the only thing you were ever told, I wonder then, would you have chosen
Yeah.
a different path?
I do need to still get the sword, though. In fact, there's a lot of amiibo weapons I need to get, but I just haven't had them pop up. I'll have to try and do some scan grinds later. Alright, next one is in Hyrule Castle. I must worry! Well, actually, we're gonna wait until I get enough, excuse me, Korok Seeds. This is why you don't drink Mountain Dew during stream. You can get it in Law's Tears of the Kingdom. I know. You can get all the amiibo stuff in Tears of the Kingdom. I know I just saw Flying Guardian. There we go. We also need a Guardian Crawler. Okay. We better put on our thunder helm. Ow. There we go. It's kind of hard to hear the Guardian about to shoot its laser when you have headphones on. Gotcha.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
Well, that's good to know, Rivali. Ah, shit. Got it. All right, let's put back on the Thunder Helm. Oh, that's right. We can also upgrade our armor now to the final level. At least this armor that we're using. Ow, bitch. All right. Doop, doop, doop. This doesn't match up. Wait, I'm getting a flashback.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
It's the king, my boy.
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future. Our research demands
excuse me.
a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more. When will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can. I'll have you know that I just recently returned from the Spring of Courage, where I offered every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicated.
Damn, dude, take a chill pill.
Training. You must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. You see, there's nothing I can do. My hope is that you allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on. I command you to focus on your training.
And Link has to just sit there and listen and can't do anything.
They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing. Nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. The next memory is at the Spring of Power. Let's see. Okay, we got a bit of a walk ahead of us. If only we had a really cool motorcycle. What do you think, Zora? Which would be cooler, the motorcycle or the horse? Dude, just get the whip. What whip? Oh, you're talking about the king. Blech! Oh. Alright, let's do a quick heal. Make sure. Okay, I thought for a second I didn't have the Minna helmet. Another familiar place. Bum, 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 bum.
I come seeking help. The Guardian's power has been handed down over time. Prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon away. Or so I've been told all my life. And yet, Grandmother heard them. The voices from the spirit realm. Their own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything.
Poor Zelda.
He's told me time and time again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you.
So, which do you prefer, long hair Zelda or short hair Zelda?
I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods.
I'm
Still the holy powers have
not sure. I think I kind of preferred long hair, but she looks good either way.
What is it? What's wrong with me?
We'll have to give a high five. Alright, let me look in my inventory real quick. Do I have anything from the third dragon? No, I do not. Shit. There's so much to pull. Okay, what's the next one? All the way out here. What dragon do I need? I need the fire one. I know how to get it, it's just I haven't done it yet. Also, it's required as part of the DLC to at least shoot it once, so... Like, I know the best location is right around here. It's just a bitch to fucking get that fucking spot.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I don't know why I'm riding my horse all the way there. Really, this is eating up time that we probably could be using doing anything else. Oh, I don't have a teleport spot over here. This is probably the... Yeah. This is gonna be the closest we can get. And then we just resummon Epona. What's this you sent me, Zora? That's water. Kids don't want to be in that too long. Sent you the map of where he starts and leaves. Ah, okay. So I know where he starts. That's an easy place to camp. It's just... It's a bitch to get him to fucking appear. Because you gotta be at a certain position in order for him to show up. But we'll do that after we take care of the memories. It's just a long wait. Yep. I'm not doing that correctly. I have no idea how to do this whistle sprint thing. Dude, can you fucking stop walking away? Serves you right. I don't need 2 torches. Rota All Shrine. Passing of the gates. This one. Oh, my knees. Son of a bitch. Alright, we need another shrine to upgrade our health again. Ugh. Give me back Epona. Oh. Did you just clip me? I keep forgetting that you can clip my stuff. They could be good for shorts. True. Want me to send them through Discord? Sure, go ahead.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
Because, you know, he doesn't talk.
See that mountain? That's Mount Lineru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lineru's It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon
He a man of action. Yes.
I've prayed at the spring of courage and at the spring of power.
Though it doesn't help that everyone keeps talking to him like he's talking back.
But maybe up there. Perhaps the spring of wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Alright, now we have to go all the way back to Kakariko Village. Fortunately, we have a travel point right here. He could be mute. No, it's canonical in this game. He is not mute, but he's overcome by the pressures of being the chosen hero that he's basically keeping quiet so he doesn't have to share this burden with anyone else. But you only figure this out through a journal in Zelda's study that we were next to. I just didn't bother reading. Mainly because we're already, excuse me, we're already pressed for time. This is great. Because of the late start. I'm not complaining about the late start. It got my vehicle fixed. But yeah, so we don't have as much time tonight as I would like. Because then again, with how long this is going, we might as well go the 2 hours. I mean, it's your weekend. You don't have anything to do tomorrow. What's up, big dragon?
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
Worthless.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could.
Okay, actually, on second thought, it is weird. Rivali is nice to Zelda. To a degree, as much as he can.
We just have to keep looking.
But he's such a massive prick to everyone else.
That's kind of you. Thank you. If I may.
Ah, shit. I don't want to wrap up. We're close.
But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
Mifa, I love you, but you took way too long to talk. She has the blood of a goddess, and yet she's not able to access those abilities. So... Calamity Ganon.
This is it then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts. Show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield. But there must be something I can do to help.
All right. One memory left. And I think it's over here. Stop yawning. We're almost done. So I believe she will get her true power back if she gets her triangle back. The Triforce has basically disappeared from 3D Zelda. We ain't seen it at all this game. I mean, I wish it was here. But we ain't seen the Triforce in action. Yeah, that's the point. Well, they're not making a third Breath of the Wild game, so... I'm pretty sure after Age of Imprisonment, which, have you gotten the chance to play that yet, since you just got the Switch too? But that's, I think, the last of the Wild era that we're gonna get. My big sis hat. Ah, okay. Well, once I get my tax return money, that's pretty much the only game I'm getting with alongside Mario Kart World. Because, you know, I gotta have Mario Kart. But... you should wait. For what? Like, I knew I wasn't going to be getting too many games for the Switch too. I'm mainly in it for support the Nintendo because of Zelda.
How did it come to this? The divine beast.
To make sure everything is good beforehand. Yeah, that's true.
It was Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Rivali, and Daruk, they're all trapped inside. It's all my fault. I only hope that defeating Ganon is lost, all because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends,
Poor Zelda.
My father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
I think that's probably the only time we've seen an emotion on Link's face. He is in pure disbelief as well, and well, Zora, that's all 12 memories. You found the location of all 12 pictures. Alright, we need to head back to Kakariko Village. Yeah, I know. Actually, come to think of it, has Link in any Zelda game ever cried? Obviously not Ocarina and Majora Link, because that Link is literally a piece of wood. I sense it. Their presence. Daruk, Urbosa, Revali, Mifa. 100 years ago, I put my life on the line to fight alongside everyone. But I could not protect them. They died without fulfilling their destinies. I have lived all this time thinking they died in vain. But this energy I feel from their presence. It seems they have not given up. I can also sense that they were all overjoyed to see you again, except Revali. Now you all serve the same purpose. Now it is time to attack Calamity Ganon while he is weak. Hurry to the princess. Go now. Twilight Princess might. I'm not sure. I believe you will find Calamity Ganon in Hyrule Castle. Even with the blessing of the Divine Beast on your side, you must be careful. Calamity Ganon will be well protected. Be prepared for anything. By the way, how are you faring thus far? No. All 12 pictures already? You've visited every place? Then I suppose it's time. I will reveal the location of the final memory. Here is what happened. Lady Zelda gave me specific instructions. She asked me to wait to show you this. This is the final picture. Does it look familiar? From this village, you should be able to get there in half a day's time. Now go, child. Seek out what Lady Zelda has shown you. Alright. One final memory. Well, yeah, one final memory for Link. Yeah, I thought so. I have a shrine out here I can teleport to. Well, I think it's safe to say that Freg died after eating his breakfast. So sad. We'll probably see him tomorrow for Horizon Zero Dawn. Was it over here? Bitch! Oh shit. Nope. Okay. Was it over here? There was a health bar before it woke up. Yeah, my health bar. I was the boss, and I killed it. Okay, seriously, where is the damn memory? Map! I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm the map, bitch! I could have swore it was between two guardians. Impa be like, so, Link, did you fight? Click. Oh, you don't know where it is. That boy ain't right. Alright. Discord?
Rivali's gale is now ready.
That's good to know, Rivali. I sent you a close-up on where it can be. Where? The only thing I have is the clip you sent. Ah, okay. And then watch, I find it before it loads. Hey, I wasn't bothering you. It feels like it should be somewhere over here. All right. Yep, I was close. I was so close. I actually had a picture to look at now. Usually he doesn't need to look at anything, he just remembers.
Link, save yourself. Go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Honestly, I'm still impressed that the Master Sword got to this point. And I wanted so badly to get that statue of the Master Sword. But I didn't have a Switch back then. I had the Wii U. And I still do have the Wii U. And I still have the Wii U version. Was that it? The power? And Link's dead. No big surprise.
You're going to be just fine.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Princess, are you alright?
Take Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. If you don't get him there immediately, we are going to lose him forever. Is that clear? So make haste and go. His life is now in your hands.
No, it was supposed to be Pura who took him there.
Link,
Lunk.
you have recovered all of your memories of us from 100 years ago. I am here, inside Hyrule Castle. It is now time for you to defeat Ganon.
Not just yet, Zelda. Captured memories complete. We still have one more memory to go, though. It's time to fish. Nope. It will never be time to fish. Until Ocarina of Time. Because I do plan to try and 100% all the games.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Congratulations, you received 100 messages. Huzzah!
Who is that? Did I
Your
do it
face.
wrong again?
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I've nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life.
Silly Koroks.
Best of luck, young one.
That's so brave of you to think this, Great Deku Tree. However, that's the sword cares not for your physical might. It is moved by what lies within. It cuts through bravado and superficial enhancements. Only true strength can draw it from its resting place. The only way to know is to have what it takes. if you have what it takes, is to try. Alright. Pull. uh, 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 ah. Well, we finally got it. The Master Sword. The blade that gets shit done.
Your master will come for you.
What, me getting the Master Sword?
You shall rest safely here. Although the slumber of restoration will most certainly deprive him of his memories, please trust me when I say that I know he will arrive before you yet again.
If I may be so bold, what is it that you are planning to do next, Princess?
What?
The Master Sword. I heard it speak to me.
That wasn't supposed to be moaning. That was supposed to be grunting, getting the blade out.
I sense there is great strength in your dedication.
Great Deku
Well, I guess I'll have to listen on the when you clip it and send it to me.
Words intended for him would sound much better in the tones of your voice, don't you think?
Yes.
Also, where the hell does this scabbard come from? Every game, it just fucking appears out of nowhere.
What you just saw happened where you stand 100 years ago. After you were separated from the sword, the princess thought to bring it here, where she knew that it would be safe under my watch. She continues to fight, trapped deep within the confines of Hyrule Castle. Her heart cascades with faith that you will return. She has a smile like the sun. I would do much to feel its warmth upon me once again.
Alright, I'll have to listen to that or watch that after. Alright, we got the Master Sword, the blade that was fucking trying to kill me. That blade has a name. It is the Master Sword. When used against Calamity Ganon or those tainted by his malice, it will become suffused with holy light. At such times, the true power of the sword will manifest, but be warned, do not rely too much on its power. If you wield it without need, its power will be exhausted and it will no longer be of use to you. Should this happen, you must wait for the sword to recover. It was your partner a century ago. Use it with care and wield it bravely for the one who waits for you. Want to know a fun fact? Sure. Let's see. Do I bother dropping off all these seeds right now? Or do I wait until I'm at the amount needed to upgrade all the way? Alright, let's get this dragon taken care of before I pass out. Oh, DLC 2 is activated. Or DLC 1, rather. Chosen one. The hero called Link. The time has come. You are now ready to test the limits of your courage. At the place where you reunited with the Master Sword, the sacred Korok Forest. Go there and heed the great Deku Tree's words. Do so, and a glorious trial will be bestowed upon you. Trial of the Sword. The sword on the back can't be drawn unless the sheath is pulled down too. What do you mean, like this? And yes, upgrade the item room. Yeah. We're definitely going to need that for Trial of the Sword. I think it's right here where we need to go to have that damn dragon spawn. We also should have more than enough silent princesses for this. Yeah, we got 22. Can't buy the bones. Yep, that's what we're doing. Ow. Okay, I think this is a good spot. If not, it has to be up here. There it is. Now we just gotta wait on its slow ass. Damn, so far up. Yep. That's another reason why I do not like going after this one. Because it takes so fucking long for him to come down. Oh, there it is. I have a feeling it's not a horn piece. It usually likes to give me a scale first. Yep. No, that belongs up there.
It is my pleasure.
Okay, this thing this armor is not that defensive. Okay. We're almost at health. Bitch, I was just getting back up. Oh my god.
Urbosa's fury is ready.
About damn time, Urbosa. Yeah, they were jumping me all over. All right. Nah. I'm not a fan of elemental blades. Alright, there's the asshole. Might as well check my phone while I'm waiting. Set up the wind gust. Yeah. Where do you think you're going? Is he not dropping anything? What the hell? No. We're reloading that. There's no way I fucking missed that horn. Oh, come on, you big fiery bitch. Let me check. All right. Where? Oh my god. I think he just decided he's gonna be an ass and just not show up now. Oh my god. Yeah, we might be calling it early. Oh! Now he shows up! What? Okay, maybe it had to be 6 o'clock. But you're too far. No, he's too far. Got it! So where the hell did it go? Oh, there it is. Shard of Dinral's horn.
Root's protection is now ready to roll.
About damn time, Daruk. Alright, last one. Yeah, see, now he can show up at 5 o'clock. Now we don't need the claws, we need 2 horns. Alright, it's getting close. There it is. Alright, so we also got that shard, or that, what is it called? The scale. So we can sacrifice that to open up another shrine real quick. Because, you know, it's irritating me that we only have 3 orbs. We could obviously get one more. What's the point of Link even doing that? It doesn't speed him up. Yeah, it does look cool. Your path has shown itself. Now go forth. Tutsuwa Nim Shrine, or Nima Shrine. Oh, fuck. Let's get through this one as fast as possible. Ugh. Yep, of course that's gonna break. That's the power of the Fierce Deity armor. Unfortunately, we lost our edge duality, but we got some good guardian weapons. Nope. I know I'm just pissing you off at this point, Zora. Well, I used it to light fire, so I got no issue using my fire arrows for that. Or, you know, a piece of flint. Hmm. Alright. Last thing before we wrap up. I wonder if anyone I know is streaming. Is Max still streaming? Watch him wrap up about the same time we do over here. He deep into Star Fox. But not as deep as we are in Breath of the Wild. Granted, because, you know, he just started his Star Fox stream. And he's probably not going to continue like I am with Breath of the Wild. Ready to help. Ah, you've come here again. Okay, let me see your clothes. Ah, we still need to kill some bokoblins. Ah, shit, I skipped over that. That's the level 4 scene. Okay, so I need to kill a bunch more bokoblins, but that's not tonight. I'm just glad we got the champion's tunic finally leveled up to maximum. In fact, I kind of feel like I should just do that grinding off screen. I don't know, what do you think, Zora? No, the clips! What do you mean? What's wrong? If you get jumped, I would be able to clip it. Ah. So I guess we'll just keep doing... We'll save hunting a bunch of bokoblins for next time. Oh. Well, let's drop a raid on Max. Yeah, it has. I didn't even realize I was still technically going. Alright, let's do this.